we're back with some more D&D. Finally, we got everything lined out and we're ready to go. So, let's just jump right in. Last time, the party was split and I was happy. And now they've reconverged and I'm not as happy. But, we do have infighting in the party, which I like. So, we'll get to that in a second. So, Hjalrim, Stanasi, and Adar, they were off trying to get a meeting with the voice last time. So, of course, they said, we'll let you know. We'll send some courier to, tell you when the meeting is. So they went to explore the city. They found a warlock knight having some issues down in like a little alcove. And there was some weird stuff where Hjalrim got close to the warlock knight and the jewel around his neck that they apparently used for casting was cracked. And as Hjalrim approached, it shattered. And the guy freaked out. But Hjalrim gave him his own, which he had around his neck. And that guy was, I guess he cheered up. So maybe he's going to be okay. So, but we kind of got a little mixed up there. The jewel was red, and when it broke, it turned like this like obsidian black color. And I'm not sure. Did you take the pieces of that? You did, and the metal, right, from the medallion. So you have that in your pocket. And then you guys ran into the lovely Keeli. She had given you a message from the session before, and of course you guys figured it out perfectly because you were standing exactly where she told you to. And then she took you to her little hideaway, which is like an abandoned warehouse filled full of fungus and candy wrappers. And of course, there was a clue board in the middle, which was just a board with a bunch of candy wrappers and empty cereal boxes. And I think there was a feather from a bird, a piece of cheese on there, and a bunch of yarn attaching everything back to the angry toaster. That was the culprit, she thought. And then she explained the board, and we had a lot of fun with that. If you haven't seen it, you should go check that out on YouTube. Oh.
Was the party split so that they could find the All-Spark? Calling all Autobots.
Talking to me. Okay. They were not searching for the All-Spark. So then they figured out that they needed to go to the workshop because there might be an issue with this angry toaster. Meanwhile, at the workshop, Trix and Meridius arrive. They go through it. Trix is kind of reminiscing things she kind of remembers, but something seems off about it. There's stuff like missing, stuff she remembers, but it's not here. And then this automaton makes some noise in a corner and comes out, and it has sparks shooting out of its chest, and they try to talk to it, but it's having none of that, and they kind of begin battling it. At around round 3, the other party members show up and pretty easily take this thing down, but as it's going down, it starts saying these weird things that doesn't sound like robotic. It sounds more very human. And it goes down to the floor, and right before it does, it actually casts like a stun spell out and stuns a few of the party members, Hjalrim being one of them. And as it falls to the floor, Meridius grabs Hjalrim, and I'll let you restate your question, Meridius, so everybody remembers.
All right. So, as I grab Hjalrim, I point at the robot. This was once human. What are you doing here?
We came to try and help you? Human? Wait. Hjalrim's gonna look at the automaton.
Mm-hmm.
Does it just look like a robot?
It does. It looks like a big robot there, and pop it up bigger for.
Now that Craig is back in one piece, Trix is probably trying to take the remains of the stone out of the chest.
That's what it kind of looks like, except it's not sparking out of its chest anymore, as that was destroyed and fell to the floor.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but with the help of my friend Keeli, we are getting to the bottom of it.
Did you not hear what it said as it shut down or died or whatever you called this for a machine?
I was momentarily stunned. Shall not happen again.
It was calling out for its father to give it a coin, to give your god.
When he says coin, does that sound familiar, or is it just like a regular gold coin or something?
So you everybody kind of heard it in the room. It said something along the lines of, Daddy, can I have a coin to throw into the well to give to Telos? You could roll a history check. It's not something you really know.
Meridius definitely don't know, but he knows what he heard.
I would say Adara could probably roll a history check.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling history check for? I was
just to see if you remember something, or
okay.
Adara's kind of book learned, so she might know.
I got a +9 to history, so well, it's not great. I got a 13.
I got a 13.
Nice.
No, not clicking for either one of you. But you would assume that, it's just maybe some type of old ritual or something,
Perhaps he was referring to Telos ritual. I'm uncertain, but I really wish we had arrived earlier. I wanted to ask a few questions.
I tried to ask it questions, and I turn and look at where Trix is. It wanted nothing more than to capture her and take her somewhere. And since I wasn't going to let that happen, we engaged in what you saw as you came in.
Can I look at the robot and do an Arcana check on it, just see if there's any kind of magical tracks or tracers or anything that's left?
Yes.
So I'm gonna do an Arcana. That's going to be a 26.
26.
17 plus 9.
So let's see if there's anything I've noted specifically. Okay, so not so much from the body itself, but you're picking up like residual magic coming from the shards from the jewel that was in its chest that broke. It was a bright red, and when it broke and fell to the floor, it became like obsidian black. The pieces are.
Is there like a decent sized piece that I can pick up and collect?
Sure. Yep.
All right, so she's gonna reach down and she's gonna grab a piece of it.
Okay. Let's see. So you rolled a 26. You would recognize this as a Rydrain crystal. And
what
if
crystal?
you don't, it's Rydrain crystal. It's let me think. No, you're in Cataclysm, so
DM, do I remember these crystals now that I've got a closer look at them?
I don't know.
Because I was in the cave with that when it went down.
You were. I would say they look very similar, but I would say that you're probably not an expert, so you would have to roll like maybe Arcana or Insight maybe to see if you put those two together. Adara, you haven't really came in contact with these, but you know that they're mined in the deep parts of Toril, and they're very popular with like in other planes of existence, specifically like Eberron.
Okay.
Sir, I got a 19 on Insight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you would place them as the same crystals as you had came across in the caverns when you were in Mendovus.
Okay.
Not Mendovus. Mornside.
Right. I'm gonna turn and look at Trix. Be careful with those. Last time we were around those, you had an accident.
Trix is gonna give him a look. Trix is in serious mode right now. And then she's just gonna look back down at the thing, shrug, and she's gonna start to try to like take it apart and see if she can find anything like indicating where.
Because when we saw them, that's the same crystals that there was a being trapped inside, right? Except they were bigger.
You saw a lot of these, and you saw a lot of them in their kind of unharvested, like raw states. You also saw one that was very processed, and it did contain the visage of an individual, whether you remember the name or not.
So I turn and look at the party. These crystals are, I don't know much about your plane of existence, but these crystals, I've seen them house essence or memory or something of that nature of other people. The person inside was requesting that we help them escape it, but I didn't quite trust him.
Was Trix a statue at that point?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't remember this conversation. Okay,
You were a statue, and we were saving the little girl and picking her and you up when we had that talk.
That's right.
As Meridia starts to talk and Trix goes to start taking it apart, Adara casts Mage Hand and tells it to assist with moving any of the shard pieces away, so Trix can continue to do whatever she needs to do just to make sure she doesn't touch them. Adara will take the the decent sized shard that she has, and she'll tuck it away in her bag.
Trix is gonna pull a piece out of her pocket and go, I mean, they're inert. It's okay. And stick it back in her pocket.
Better safe than sorry. You never know with magic.
Is this the same model as the schematics that she had seen over on the desk, or is this a different design?
The automaton?
Mm-hmm.
It is different.
Okay. Then Trix is basically just gonna try to crack it open, find the brain, see how it tastes.
Okay. So, I mean, probably just sleight of hand, probably, right? Just as you're disassembling it.
I like sleight of hand.
Just to see how long it's taking you to do the different parts. Not that you can't do them.
So it's a good thing I have a plus 14 to sleight of hand. That's a 16.
16. Okay. So yeah, Trix is down there working. So we'll let her work while anybody else wants to do anything else or chit chat.
I wanna take a look at the two desks. So I'm gonna go to this one that's up top here first, just to see if I see anything.
And I will say, right before you do this, Mario, Meridius, as you finish, like, let go of Hjalrim and turn around, Keeli would have been standing behind you with a large shillelagh, and then as you turn around, she kind of tucks it behind her back and just kind of looks at the ceiling.
I look at her, look back at Hjalrim. Well, at least some of you have each other's backs.
All right, Rican, what you got?
I'm gonna roll investigation. I want to check both of these tables just to see if there's anything in there. Both of those desks. So for the first one that I'm standing next to, be an 18. Do I find anything good?
Did you take the blueprints off that desk, Trix? Or did you just find them? Okay, all right.
Probably she would have taken them.
Okay. So you would find what looks to be like a lot of like tools over here. You're not familiar with a lot of them.
Fair.
And yeah, up there. And you would find like the desk is fairly dusty, except for like one area where it looks like maybe there was a piece of paper laying and now it's missing.
No coins, no nothing like that.
No coins.
Okay. I'll go try my luck at the other one.
Okay.
I'm assuming that one has not been or has already been checked too prior to surviving.
There is a couple of drawers open on it. I would think that Trix wouldn't close the drawers back, but
that's fair. Okay, well, any coins in that one? I rolled a 20.
20? Yep. You can. I'll let you find some coins there.
Yes.
Yeah, Trix was not motivated by money when she was looking.
Here, I'll even let you roll it. Roll 3d6, and that you find that many gold coins.
2, 3. All right. 9 gold coins.
9 gold coins.
Okay. Guys, I hit the jackpot.
That Trix just completely overlooked because she found, something else she was interested in.
She found something more important.
Just some mild trauma. Nothing too thrilling.
So Adara, you're just standing over there near everything, right?
Yeah, she was just looking and kind of watching as they continued. She obviously doesn't have any real ties to what's going on at the moment, but she's just kind of watching what they're doing.
So when you pick up that shard, and I don't know if anybody would have noticed this because they're kind of doing their own thing, but you have just a really quick vision. You are seeing through the eyes of someone else. It's sunny outside, and you seem to be very short. Maybe you're a child, and you're near a well, and you're throwing a coin in. And as you throw the coin out, you can see it's like a child's, a human child's hand. And then you kind of come back. And as that happens, you hear a familiar voice that you heard recently. It says, so that's continued to happen, huh? And only you hear this.
The same voice that I heard in the cottage. Does it sound this? Okay, just making sure I was on the right track.
Yeah.
In her head, she speaks back. And what about it?
It is an interesting power to have. Seeing that which was, and sometimes which hasn't yet to come yet. You have to be careful with it. I feel like it's only going to get more out of control from here. And as you're looking, between Meridius and Hjalrim, you see that same visage, that same person kind of walk from behind Hjalrim, look at you, and then walk behind Meridius and disappear.
She takes out from her bag a piece of paper and kind of notes down the vision.
Okay.
I feel like the entire time Trix is taking this thing apart, Keely's talking behind her about the angry toaster and her interactions with it as Trix is trying to focus.
Leaning over. I don't think you should do that. No, that I think that screw over there. Totally that screw. That's the evil one. Take it out and he would probably have been fine.
Who the fuck are you again?
Keely. She puts her hand out.
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Oh, you can kiss it.
Where did you find this one?
Keely, she's been here for a while now, it would seem. It's a long story, but I've known her from a while ago.
Right.
Yes. It's a little fuzzy, but we did know each other. Not fuzzy like the fungus.
Right. And Trix is just gonna shake her head and go back to what she's working on because she's very confused.
She's poking the robot with the shillelagh.
DM,
Can you not bump it?
I sent you a DM.
Oh, sorry.
To see if you want me to mention that or not.
Hey, that's up to you. You have the information, so.
Okay. Did I see Adara staring at me when that thing disappeared behind me that I didn't know anything about?
Roll perception.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say with disadvantage, you were like engaging with Hjalrim, and we'll say disadvantage.
With disadvantage, I got a 14.
Okay. Yep. I mean, pretty easy check. So yeah, you didn't notice her trancing out for a moment there. Right. But you did notice her like kind of staring at you.
Excuse me. We have not met, but other than picking you up, but is there something wrong with me?
Russ, I sent you a message in Discord.
She looks up from her notepad as she's writing down the vision. I'm sorry?
Earlier, you were staring. Almost like you were trying to peer through me.
Oh. That may happen sometimes. I study divination. I sometimes see things. I kind of appear to zone out to some people.
It just looked as if you were seeing something that I did, or maybe haven't known I did. These crystals, though, it seems that most of you are interested in them. I thought that where we found them was mainly just for harvesting for the ones in the Underdark to make coin. But does Samaster mean anything to you?
The master.
You can roll history on that one. This would actually be kind of a low check for Adara. Trix.
It's not great. It's a 14.
Maybe. Does Trix read a lot of books?
Kinda.
Okay, she can roll. Maybe the DC's a little higher for her.
So I got a 14.
A 14. Okay. 18. Okay. So I'd say both of you about the same time remember that he is a wizard from long ago, like thousands of years ago. There was some stuff where he was mixed up with, like, in a relationship with Mistra, and he might have been a lich at some point, and just a bunch of weird stuff. He was kind of a big deal when he was around, but that was like thousands of years. It's more of a story.
When the hell did we hear anything about the master?
When you were stone.
Oh, that would explain a lot. Yeah.
The being I was referring to being stuck in these crystals claimed to be part of him.
Hmm.
As you guys are standing there, you hear what sounds like a low whistle as it continues to get louder, but it sounds like it's like outside. And then you hear what sounds like a crashing sound just outside the doors over here.
Oh shit! I probably should have told you guys. We probably aren't safe here.
As the doors kind of fly open, and there's it's dark in here, but the sun's outside, so it's kind of backlit. You see this silhouette of this figure, kind of superhero landing on the ground, 3-point landing, and then standing up. Humanoid silhouette, and they walk through very just, really like main character vibes going here, and as they go through the doorway, they stumble forward as they trip over the door frame there. And you guys see Huck.
Blasted thresholds. Oh, mercy. How did they make them so high?
Huck, my friend.
Does he have the same color eyes as what we just put down?
Oh, hello.
Oh no, we lost. Let me resort everybody here. There we go.
Oh, they added a new thing.
He has blue eyes. Yes.
Well, hello.
Is Adara close to me?
I'm 10, 15 from you.
Yeah.
You know this one.
Yeah. Have we met Huck?
We
the
haven't.
Commander at all?
Pray tell, what has happened here?
Well, a lot. We're currently taking apart a robot. I believe that attacked everybody. So, where
Interesting.
where have you been?
I don't know. I wasn't conscious for it, wherever I was, but then all of a sudden, a ship, I believe, manifested around me, and I was looking around for everybody, and the sailors really did a dreadful job of picking up after themselves. I tripped, and I did a kind of where I caught myself, and then I fell, and it was terrifying, and then there was a door in front of me, and now I'm here, I think.
My apologies, everyone. And she turns to them behind her. This is Huck.
Hello.
We've traveled together some. We were on a mission.
Keely walks over to you, hug. You're not gonna try to, like, hug me, are you?
No. Typically, someone at my age who's a prolific hugger is considered a creepy old man, but I'm not against contact between humanoids. It certainly is not unwelcome. I try not to instigate. On account of my age, I need to be respected.
Oh boy.
I see. So he doesn't seem to be like the angry toaster. So I think we're good.
Yeah. Trix
Correct.
is staring at him and very confused.
He would be some kind of a synthetically created automaton, or maybe a mechanical monstrosity. I, on the other hand, am just a very basic old man.
At that, Trix is gonna look at Adara and go.
Adara looks at her and she's kind of just like she just shakes her head like, not. It's like later.
Oh, did I interrupt a conversation between you? I can go over there.
I've never met an old man like you, Huck.
Well, I have been around a long time, but I've been here and I've been there, so I'm not surprised. You're very young. You probably, just left home, I would imagine. And yeah, that's fine. But now you know me. It's fine.
In your mind,
Warforged.
in your mind, telepathically, both Meridius and Trix hear Adara's voice. He's very sweet, and as you can tell, he is quite mechanical, but he wholeheartedly believes he is human.
Can we
Trix
respond?
I think if you have telepathy, you can, but it's an actual
Well, as close as I am to you, then
from...
I'm gonna turn and look at you. So did this one, as I point to the now partially disassembled bot on the floor.
Oh, well, you do seem authoritarian. I rather suppose I will look at him if you want me to. There's not a lot of context to that statement, though.
Trix has a large amount of the chest torn apart, and she's getting up into where the vocal device would be.
Is there anybody in this room that knows that Huck went crazy?
Did Hjalrim witness any?
Oh yeah, actually.
Well, I think Hjalrim should know.
I made the mistake of reading his brain one time.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know that Adara actually. I can't remember if JD gave us the rundown of what happened.
So Adara knows because Adara linked one of the voices in Huck and JD together so that they could have a conversation.
Oh.
So Adara has seen it.
Okay.
And Hjalrim has seen it. But those are the only two out of all of us in here.
As he walks by and goes to walk up to it, Adara would say, Huck, I would mind that Trix is working, so maybe keep your hands back. Just in case. We don't need anything crazy happening.
Oh, sure. I'll just observe in case I'm needed for anything.
Yeah, and if you need me to take a look at anything else once I'm done, Trix isn't looking at anyone or anything in particular as she says this. I definitely can at some point, as she's still taking shit apart, implying that I can try to fix him.
Keely looks at you, Huck, and says, have you ever, dated a statue before?
A statue? No.
Me neither.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, the conversation between Huck and Keely, I could sit and listen to all day.
And Huck, Keely's a satyr with bubblegum pink hair, curly horns. You know, she's adorable.
Nice.
And Huck is 7 foot tall, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
they're like
very-
2 different people. Oh my god.
She's like 4'8".
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
7 foot something, but I hunch over like I'm an old man, so
Yeah.
probably more like a 6 foot something. But
Yeah. So Trix, you're not
when you have a
finding
time.
anything that would be like a storage device in here. Go ahead, Hjalrim.
I was just gonna say, Trix, when you have time later, perhaps not here, I have something for you to look at. Maybe you can fix it. It's an amulet from the Warlock Knights. It's currently shattered.
I literally just need a minute, dude. That's about all I need. But yeah, I can take a look at it later. And if she's not finding anything, is there anywhere that Trix would think logically there would be any kind of like...
Yeah. You can roll either an insight check or a straight intelligence roll. Either one of those if you want to try to
Straight
figure out how this thing works.
That's an 11.
Total? Okay. Ugh.
It was either going to be an 8 or an 11, depending on which one I picked.
I will say that you're not finding where anything would be stored, so it most likely is something that would be missing now. That would have stored.
Afraid of that. All right. Well, so funny story. My old teacher that I was trying to get in touch with, yeah, pretty sure he's in league with the people who kidnapped me. So we probably shouldn't stay here for too much longer.
Oh. Well, have you completed what you were trying to accomplish? We can promptly head out.
Well, I'm pretty sure most of the power was coming from the gemstone, and we kind of, that kind of isn't in pieces. That's kind of in pieces right now. So I don't think we're going to get much more out of this guy.
Okay.
And Trix is just looking around the room again, just confused because there's a lot of stuff missing.
I mean, you remember this stuff. Just, there was more stuff.
Where was that room?
What, Trix, if you don't mind. And she's gonna try something. And she's gonna step in front of Trix.
Okay.
And, she's gonna hold her hand out to you.
I mean, Trix has gloves on that she
Well,
can't take off, but she's
if
gonna
she
just
holds
like
her
put
hand out,
out.
she's gonna ask you to remove the glove if you can.
These are a little weird. They don't come off. They haven't come off since I put them on, but it's totally fine. They help a lot. I mean, the only downside is they don't come off, and they're a little bit like creepy because they kind of are like fleshy a little.
Would you mind if I touched your face?
Okay.
And she's just very directly looking at you. She's very calm.
Trix is kind of weirded out. Yeah, sure.
She's gonna reach up and just kind of touch the side of Trix's face with her hand.
Okay.
To see if she can trigger anything.
Alright. So, oddly enough, nothing like triggers right off. So, as you might try to push in a little bit, are you looking for something in particular? Or what are you trying to pull out of this?
I was gonna say, because she looks confused and knows that there was more here, she was just gonna try and trigger her memories some more.
Okay.
Which I can use if need be. I can also use detect thoughts too to just help maybe pull those from her.
Okay. Something's resisting. So if you want to try that, you can.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and she will you'll notice that she kind of tilts her head a little. Interesting. And then she casts detect thoughts and says, if you don't mind, just don't fight it. And I'll cast detect thoughts.
Okay. All right. Are you resisting, Trix?
No, but the
Okay.
first thought that Adara's gonna hear is, what the fuck is this cat doing right now?
As you're passing through the mine, that's the first thing you hear. So what you see looks like the Feywild. It looks magical, and the plants are kind of moving about erratically, almost like they're dancing with each other, in a sense. Not like just the wind's blowing across them. And then you see like some fairies about. And you see Trix there, and you see two older fairies right with her. Their wings, which I think they should be the same as yours, right? Like the blue, like butterfly
Her dad's
looking
are
wings.
more like moths wings,
Okay.
but her wings are basically the same as her mom's.
Okay. You see an older male fairy and an older female fairy, like very similar wings to hers. And as you're looking at this, it seems normal, but it feels wrong. And as you kind of try to push deeper to hear what they're saying, to feel their intentions, it all feels wrong. And you can't understand what they're saying. Not like they're speaking another language, it's just garbled. And then, do you try to push further?
Yeah.
Okay, as you push further in, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. It's gonna be a 14.
14. So, it immediately, you feel yourself pulled back out. Your hands go off of Trix's face as you take like a step backwards. You feel just psychic pain rushing through your brain, and you take 10 points of psychic damage as something just jolted you out.
Did Trix see what she saw?
I think it's kind of a shared type of experience. Yeah.
Was it? It wasn't a recovered memory. It was one of her actual memories, right?
Mm.
It's a memory, we'll say.
Well, it's not one that she has acquired since her unwise experience with chugging a potion that she was supposed to sip.
Correct. Yeah, this is just something that was always kind of in there.
Oh yeah, I probably should have warned you. Somebody's fucked with my head, and some of my memories aren't real.
Very much so. That would
Yeah.
explain why they are so unclear.
Roll
Yeah.
Arcana, like an Arcana check.
Okay.
See if you can figure out what exactly in the ballpark of what's going on here.
22.
22. Very good. Goodness. Okay. So You feel like obviously there's some type of magic that is preventing you from going deeper in, but it's not like it's just one type. It seems to be a mixture of an arcane and a fey magic kind of fighting against each other. And what you experience is like kind of would be like the friction between those.
Okay. Well, you definitely have something going on. I was hoping that maybe I could trigger some information for you, but with your brain being a little scrambled, it's definitely not correct.
Yeah, I've taken a potion for that before. It almost boiled my brain. I got a few things back, but I mean, not all of them.
I'd like to discuss it with you later, but as you said, we probably should leave.
Yeah, especially since I told him I was in town. Probably, yeah, we should go.
If you guys are leaving, does anybody else want to do anything else here? Nope. Okay.
Sorry, I was gonna look. Go ahead.
When Trix said, what's it called? She thought there was something else in here. Did she say that out loud, or did she like mumble?
Yeah.
That?
I mean, she kind of was talking to herself, but it was like audible. It wasn't like she was whispering or anything.
I don't know if you consciously do it or subconsciously do it, but Hjalrim's going to try and activate Tremor Sense.
Okay. So I don't think you have to roll anything for that. I think you just feel anything that's moving. It's very odd because you haven't used it yet, but you can sense as you close your eyes, you can tell where all of your party members are. You don't sense anything else moving in the house, but what you do sense is a slight like resonant buzzing from the automaton on the floor. Light one. Like it's wiggling slightly back and forth. Nobody can see that, but you can feel it.
Perhaps Trix is right. This automaton is moving still, if only slightly.
What? Trix is flying over top of it, looking down at the destruction that she did, very confused.
It is in pieces. At least its chest is all out, and most of its neck is, and part of its face is off.
Right, and like the connectors to the limbs are like probably disconnected, so Trix is very confused. Huh?
I feel it vibrating.
Vibrating?
Does it feel like it's coming from the whole automaton, or like a portion of it, or?
It's like not the pieces that have been disconnected, but the core of, you know, the structure that's still kind of partially assembled. That is what you feel kind of moving. And it's very unique. It's like it's almost like a note being sung. It's almost like at a pitch. Even though you're feeling it as a vibration, you know, and you're not actually hearing it.
Wait,
Roll perception while she's saying whatever she's.
I mean, is that description what he gave, like out loud? that it's like vibrate.
Not, did you say 9? Okay, yeah. All right. You don't sense anything else. What did you say that out loud? What I said, or did you just say what the only things you?
Yeah, he said that.
Okay, okay.
Well, would in some flavor say that.
So, as he says that, Trix is gonna pull the hunk of stone that she had found earlier out, and flying over top, she's just gonna slowly move it towards the metal body to see if anything happens.
But just what part of the metal body?
Probably like, probably like whatever's intact of like a shoulder.
A shoulder?
That's probably
Okay.
what she'll do. Yeah.
So
Because she's
as
ripped
you
out most of the chest and face.
as you kind of touch it towards the shoulder, nothing happens. You just kind of touch it. He goes dink, dink. Just
Okay, so that's not
stone on metal. Yep.
She'll kind of do metal detector style then and try to like move it over and see if
Just
anything
hitting different
happens.
spots. Okay.
Like maybe
So-
not necessarily touching it, but like how she had the metal and the
Okay.
stone earlier was kind of.
Okay, so she's just getting close. So
Yeah.
as she gets to the center where the chest, where it was sitting, it glows a slight red color.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Sit down, I want to take it with me.
How are you going to carry it?
You said it was singing a note? Which note was it?
Not too familiar actually.
Do, re, mi.
She the dough right there.
Yeah.
That one?
Uh,
You have no idea.
Wait, Keely,
Hmm.
Keely, why don't you match the note from your investigative room? Maybe it's the same note. Maybe he can.
Okay, you gotta like close your eyes and do that whatever the feely thing you do. And she sings that note. I imagine she can sing, right? That fair to say? Okay.
Mhm.
I can't
Naders
sing,
are
but she
proficient
can.
in performance. She also has a viol.
Let's roll a performance check for her just to see.
Ah.
Yeah, easy. She sings the note and you close your eyes. Roll perception. Hjalrim.
Who's
The
rolling?
one with the tremor sense.
Oh,
You.
I'm trying to match the two pitches. Okay. 22.
22. Okay, so you can hear the vibration that her voice is making, and they kind of coincide. They have the same pitch on some level.
Those are pretty close to one another, Keely. Whatever note that is.
So he is trying out to be in the choir. They solved. He turns and walks away.
I don't remember the
Can't even
context
back
of Keely's of the musical note that Keely just sang. I don't remember the context of it at all.
He heard. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, if you remember, go ahead. Tell.
No. I remember her saying that it was. No, it wasn't the. No, never mind. I don't remember. Don't.
It was
Ignore me.
She heard the pipes under the city making
That's what it was.
a note, and she assumed that the pipes were trying out to be in the choir.
That's right.
So these were. It was him under the city. Since you said just now that it sounds like the robot was being. Right?
Under the city. What?
I thought he was teamed up with the pipes. But you're saying he has the pipes. I like that better.
That's
Wait a minute.
super clever.
Are you saying if she heard it in the pipes, it had to have been loud enough? We didn't hear this hum now.
Well, Keely, you
Hjalrim
know
had to hear it.
the pipes they're calling, right?
They are.
Danny
Are you
boy.
trying to get
Danny
Keely
boy.
to sing Danny Boy right
I was
now?
gonna say
Is that what's happening?
Adara is completely ignoring whatever other fucking conversation is happening.
He breaks into "Oh, Danny
The
boy."
problem is Keely would. Keely fucking would. Wait,
Are there more of these?
I
mean,
well, I don't know. I don't know about this.
She says, I don't know where you would find another automaton, as she's kind of patting Huck absent-mindedly.
I don't know either. Really, they just I assume they're just around like other beings.
Well, I mean, so this is funny story. That my old teacher kind of had a couple of these. Not quite this exact model. This one's a lot more aggressive than most of them were. But they would help out around the workshop with the shit that I couldn't lift, because I'm me.
So,
Ooh, did they do harmonies? Like together? Is that what they...
I mean, they didn't really talk or sing.
I do
Why-
rather like harmony. Mm.
why would Keely be able to hear them in the pipes?
Well, I mean, wait a minute. Did Trix see the tunnel going down in the grate? Like,
Trix,
did
you're
Trix
smart.
see it?
Roll an insight check.
We're gonna use a different
Very smart.
D20.
Or
See,
intelligence,
problem
either one.
is- Okay, I was gonna say insights
Yeah.
is wisdom based. Oh, that's a good one. That's a dirty 20 if we're doing intelligence.
You would think that if something was in these pipes, that it might reverberate and cause the sound to be a little easier to detect than out in the open air where it just scatters to the wind and bounces off wood and stone and sky and everything. So,
Almost like they're calling.
Had Trix observed, I forget, did she observe the tunnel? Like, was that one of the things that wasn't here before, or was here the one that Meridius was checking out last time?
I know Meridius walked over to it, but I don't know. You were checking the desk. I don't know
Yeah.
if you paid attention
Noticed
to what
it
he
was
was
there.
doing.
Okay. Yeah, because it wasn't something that was here when she was there before. Okay.
But it's pretty obvious. There's two big holes
Yeah.
in the floor with grates on top of them.
Yeah. Wait, is the rest of the workshop underground?
There's
Are we
only
still worried about your friends showing up?
I mean, worried's a strong word.
Trix, this robot came up from that one, and I point at the grate that I investigated with the dents.
Oh shit, so we should go down there. Then if that's where it came from, like that I mean, unless you guys want to go away from more of these. But that's probably where we're gonna find the rest of this place. And there were some other things that I think I'm gonna go down there. You guys don't have to come, but I'm just gonna, and Trix is just gonna fly over towards the grate.
You know that you're not going alone.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you want to come, you can. Well, because I was looking for something here that isn't here, and maybe it's down there.
Oh, please tell me that doesn't lead to a sewer.
I mean, it's not likely.
It's fine. In my time being home, I've enjoyed not finding myself in the dirtiest of places, but here we are. And
Well, I
she
mean,
walks around.
normally you kept this place a lot cleaner than this. This isn't typical.
It's okay. When you live in the Elven Kingdom, you learn to be a little more pristine most of the time, but adventuring has been eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
As she's obviously wearing like very white robes, like she's very like pristine looking in her appearance most of the time.
So are you guys all going down into the grate? Or is the party splitting?
It does seem rather small and possibly twisty. I could maybe summon a familiar to go, so you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, there's a door down there. I think there might be a door down there that you can't really get open on your own. It took me hours to pick the lock the last time. I mean, what? I didn't pick the lock. I had the key. But I don't know that a familiar would be able to get to what I'm trying to get to.
Can we kind of tell how far down the hole is?
Pretty deep, but you can't tell.
So you
Just by
said
looking.
that it's pretty deep.
I'm gonna grab like something from one of the tables, like a book or something,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast light on it and drop it down the hole to see if how far down we can see before the light goes out, I guess.
It drops down probably about 20 feet. It's some like metal, and it looks like it maybe curves and goes down, and you just see it rolls off into the, where it goes. You can't see it anymore.
Okay.
I suppose if we're really bent on this, I do know a particular spell. It's called Featherfall. For those of us who are not endowed with wings.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Or it could be just like a great, really fun slide. Who knows?
So can I see the light source that fell DM
No.
into that hole?
Yeah, I mean, you saw it as it fell, but it went on down and disappeared. Yeah.
To whatever point I can see, I want to cast Wall of Water in a cylindrical form, which is 20 foot tall.
You're just flooding the pipe?
Yep.
Okay.
Make it drowny instead of fall to your death.
And as soon as I do so, I'm diving into the column.
And Adara comes to the edge, and she's gonna look down there, and she's gonna kind of yell down to you. I'm not getting in that.
Yeah, wings don't do much good there.
Nor does fur.
The sewage.
So your column of water, does it stay in place?
Yes.
Okay, so you put it down the 20 feet into the pipe. You swim down 20 feet, and you see that as it comes down, it kind of just angles inward towards where that other opening is in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of think that those pipes probably come down and then combine at an angle at some point, and then go on into a sewer system or something.
Okay.
Gross.
Some
type of drainage system.
I want to go where the two meet.
Okay.
And
this man's like, nah, fuck you guys. I'm going by myself.
All right. So as you're going down through here, are you able to see in the dark?
Yes.
Okay. So you would notice that there are similar scratch marks in the metal on each side. on the each side of it and on the bottom as you're making your way towards the connection. And then as you get there, you do see some more bent metal pipe there and scratches as it goes down deeper. And as you look down, you can see about another 10, 15 feet down, there looks to be some water.
Okay.
It doesn't fill up into the pipe. It's just like down below, like you would, if you went down it, it would be like some water down there. You don't know how deep it is.
Okay.
And since you can't see color, and you can't tell what color it is either. So it could be brown water, could be blue water.
It's perfectly fine. Okay. As I get to the drop off where I could see the other water, I send a message back to Trix through our communications.
Okay.
Both of these pipes connect, drop further down, and it appears to be not fully waterlogged, but there is more water below. I apologize in advance if this does not turn out well. And I cancel the wall of water that's blocking the entrance for that one pipe, and I dive off into whatever the devil's underneath that other connection.
When you cancel the water, does the spell say it disappears, or does it say what happens to the water? Just curious if a 20-foot column of water is going to hit you in the back here in a second. Because gravity.
That's all about gravity.
According to this, it says the wall vanishes when the spell ends.
There you go. Just evaporates. Okay.
And so it's a concentration spell, so I just give it up.
Okay. And you jump down below?
After I send the message, I go down to the next level.
Okay. As you jump down below, you land on stone floor with about probably almost knee height water.
Okay.
It doesn't smell good. I'm glad you're a paladin.
Right? That's one of the reasons I went in the sewer. What do I see when I'm down here?
Looks like kind of a sewer system. There is you've landed in some water. There is a ledge on one side. It's not very wide, maybe about 2 feet, 3 feet wide, maybe. Just wide enough for somebody to walk through there along the side of it. But it goes in kind of both directions there.
I will relay that information to Trix if I'm within range on comms.
Roll perception to see if you notice anything else.
Okay.
Since we're being detectives. Like Keeli.
My perception is 18.
18. I would say that you notice probably you don't notice any scratches on the stone, like metal and stone on the ledge where you're at. But as you look down towards what you think would be leading towards the city instead of away from it, you do see what looks like the wall isn't smooth in one area. It's kind of just slightly ajar. There's a bump there. It doesn't look right.
Okay. I will relay that information up to Trix as I'm walking towards it.
Oh, when Trix hears that, she's flying straight down the pipe. Oh shit, I'll be right down!
And Adara just kind of watches her go, and she's like, Okay, I guess. Goodbye.
You can come if you want to, but it's kind of stinky.
Ooh, stinky! Keely runs and jumps down the pipe.
Yeah, absolutely. Keely's
sliding down the pipe.
Adara
She's
turns
gonna
around
run into Trix.
to look at the other three.
Grabs Trix on the way through. You guys fall down into the
Ah!
water. She pulls you down into the water with her as she's in a seated position. The water comes up to, her part of her abdomen, and you're just sitting in her lap in this water.
Trix is immediately like flying up and these things don't do well with water.
Oh, sorry.
This shit.
I just turn and watch as they both fall. Like, well, that ain't what I expected.
Adara, what were you doing?
She turns to look at Hjalrim and Huck and Stanasi. Well, are we following? I'm not really sure what's going on here. The communication is lacking.
Nasi looks at you and then says, uh-oh, and then she disappears.
Where'd I go? What?
Oh no.
Well, I would want to say that that's surprising, but actually I've just gotten used to it at this point.
Down in the tunnel, a large flash of light that blinds everybody for like a momentary minute, and Stanasi appears down below. And just
Trix
this
has her dark
rush
vision goggles
of
on.
scents and I will say flavors hit you, Stanasi.
Flavors.
That. Where am I?
I turn and look at Stanasi. Well, that was one way to get down here.
Can't see
Just
shit.
told me about yeah, I can smell it though.
Well, you are in a sewer now.
I've been in worse
Nasi
places.
basically just set off a flashbang grenade while Trix has night vision goggles on.
Pretty much.
Shit.
Trix has her hands out in front of her. I can't see.
Well, this is gonna make getting in the door easier.
Does everybody else see those spots?
Stanasi, are the others coming?
That's a great question. We were just talking about it, and now I'm here.
The other three. Are you guys staying up top?
At the present moment, I'm kind of looking into the hole because we don't know anything.
I would like to take the opportunity to say I am entirely too old for that. It smells rather ripe.
Yeah, I really don't want to do this.
Down at the bottom, I'm gonna try to yell up to them. Guys? Can you hear us?
Huck, we should go.
Hello?
Don't you agree,
Wait,
Hjalrim?
what was that note that Keely had? Maybe
Oh,
they
this
can hear
one?
it.
She sings it, and it just echoes throughout.
It's probably best to not do that.
Wait. Do you know?
She rolls an
the
extra one.
same-
She's off key.
Oh.
Adara looks like super if Hjalrim and Huck are looking at her, and Huck probably doesn't care, but like she looks like super concerned and perplexed that like she's not used to the chaos of all the people because she's very proper, and she's just kind of like, what in God's name did I agree to do? Like, what did you get me into? And you see this look on her face. I suppose we agreed to help them with whatever the hell this is.
Huck, you said you could cast Featherfall.
I do, in fact, know a spell by that name. Yes, we could rather gracefully glide down, even controlling where our feet contact, and hopefully the rest of our bodies.
Don't like water, and she like her nose kind of like does a little wrinkle like a cat. She's like, and whatever that is. She like shivers a little.
I could also use fry, but it's not as sweeping for the three of us. But we could fall like feathers.
Yeah, better than rocks, I guess.
Well said, yes. And you, I rather think, will be quite nimbly-bimbly on the way down.
And I cast Featherfall on the three of us.
Okay. All right, you guys floating down?
Yes.
You're still not going?
Okay. I go.
I was gonna say, if Adara does not see it coming, she is going to yell at him.
I plug my nose, head up in the air, and I dive in.
Adara jumps in first and floats down and touches the little curved part and kind of tiptoes down, and then it drops down. And as you're falling down, you can roll like a dexterity check there, Adara, to see if you can like push yourself over to the ledge.
You said a dexterity check? Sick.
Yeah. Or acrobatics is fine, either one.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
18, okay. So
19, we're good.
As you fall through the pipe, you can see the water below, and you push yourself and tuck into a little ball and float over, just barely landing on the ledge over there. Hjalrim, would you like to try that, or are you just falling into the water?
I'm immune to disease, so I'm probably just falling
Okay.
into the water.
Huck, I would like to think that you
Paladins unite.
as you go in, and you're just kind of tumbling as you go down in a slow feather fall. If you're good with that. It sounds about right. You're just bouncing off the sides of the thing as you're going down behind Hjalrim.
Oh, is my mage hand still active at all?
I think it only lasts a minute.
Yeah, if it lasts a minute, it's gone.
Can I try? I'm gonna recast it as a cantrip, but I'm gonna try and grab Huck and pull him to the side.
As he's falling down, you cast it and grab him and pull him as he lands like on his shoulders up against the wall.
I'm using my pitchfork too to stab the hand in the holes and like, don't touch me.
It's trying to help you, Huck.
I would say after everyone gets down there, if Trix's vision is cleared, Meridius would point out the discrepancy of the wall that he noticed.
Okay. So,
Elderly abuse.
you guys investigate?
Yes.
Okay. You can roll investigation.
Do I investigate?
Or Arcana, either one.
That should. They're the same. It's fine. That's a dirty 20 again.
Dirty 20. Okay. So you notice that the wall here looks like it's slightly ajar. Like it's like weird. It's almost like it's part of a door, but it looks connected somehow. Like the stone is connected to stone, but it's pushed out like it's a door. You don't understand because it's connected there. Maybe it's a magical.
Maybe.
Well, this is not the door I remember.
Is it the smell you remember?
No, not at all. This is brand new. Well, no, not entirely brand new. There were some incidents with some really bad food. It was takeout. It didn't go well. Anybody else see a door that's not a door? I'm not losing it, right? Like I know I've got a few screws loose, but
I guess I'll roll investigation too. A 21.
21. Okay. Yep. Definitely looks like it's. You suspect that it's probably magical door here.
I rather think there's a door made out of magical fecal material there.
Ooh, poop door.
Thanks,
a poop shoot.
As he says that, I turn and look at Hjalrim. I don't believe he's fully accurate with that, but if it is, you and I are about the only two that could interact with that and come out unscathed.
I'm sorry. The back door. The door. The what door?
I said what I said.
Hey. Experience.
After you, of course. I wouldn't want to take away any paladin-y opportunities.
Trix is
What?
I was gonna say Trix is gonna look for any kind of like button or release or symbol or anything that could potentially like release the door. And she'll pull out the stone and have it kind of in her hand as she's doing this.
Say you could use, if you're not casting a spell, you could use Arcana to see if you could figure out how to
Actually,
make
wait,
this
don't
work.
I have? Never mind. I have the wand of magic detection. Whoop! Trix is gonna wave a wand and then look at the door again.
Okay, so as you do that, you can see an outline of a door there, and it's slightly ajar. So you feel like it either needs some type of command word to open it, or you could try other means, like maybe just brute force to try to get through this, or maybe try to disenchant the door. Anybody has anything like that?
Well, I do, but I only have one spell slot at that level.
Let me see. Adara will walk over to the door. And just kind of look at it. Is anybody else trying to do anything to it before?
I rather think I could interact with it magically. Maybe if that is, I could say if it is a spell, I might be able to counter it. If that is a, I don't know what's going on though.
I think. Let me try something. You may need that.
And she'll walk up to the door and cast. Where did I go? We'll cast Dispel Magic.
So you kind of just wave your hand, and spell magic is kind of like an anti-magic type of. So instead of it kind of pulsing out, it kind of just, you almost see the magic kind of rip from the wall and go into your hand. And in doing that, the door just kind of comes, and you can see a gap now in the wall there, and the hinges on the one side. Still a large stone door that needs to be pulled open, but
yeah, you see her kind of just rotate her hands in front of her as the magic starts to dispel for anybody who can see it, and then she'll say,
I do believe that deactivated any magical elements, although that door may be quite heavy.
I'm gonna walk over and grasp the gap portion of the door and try to pull it open.
Okay. So you just make an athletics check, you know.
Okay.
Pretty easy for you. Okay. Unless you roll a 1, then you might pull a hammy.
No, I did not pull a hammy. I got a 17 total.
Okay, yeah, you just pull the door open enough where everybody can get through. As you pull the door open, it is stone on the outside that matches the stone of the walls, but the inside of the door is a metallic surface. And as you look in, the walls are also metal, like metal plates kind of put together, and the floor and the ceiling are the same. It's like a kind of a narrow hallway, maybe about 4 or 5 feet wide. But the ceiling is pretty high. It's maybe it goes up about 10 feet or so, you know.
Once Meridius gets the door open, Trix is heading in looking for the locked door that she remembers.
I will say there's no light sources in here, but it's almost like the metal itself has a slight, like, blue glow to it. Kind of lights the whole hallway.
I'll follow Trix in as she passes the threshold.
As you go through, the air grows cool and smells of ozone and damp earth. Corridor ahead is narrow. Stone walls replaced by smooth, dark iron plates. There are no torches here, yet the path is lit by a faint, rhythmic, pulsing blue light emanating from the metallic surfaces and guiding you deeper into the foundation's structure.
Does any of this feel familiar to Trix?
No, not this. Not right off.
Then she's just got singular focus and she's going in and she's going to leave detect magic up as long as she can.
Okay. So you're flying through, right? Meridius is behind you. Is everybody else going in?
Yeah.
Okay. So you all can roll perception checks if you want to. You don't have to as you're going through.
To like notice stuff besides what's directly in front of us.
It's very just, and let me see. There's actually, I have a visual for you. Hang on. I do want for this.
Well, yeah, she's looking for the door, so it would make sense for her to roll perception. 26.
You see the hallway there?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I love the new Roll20 stuff where
That's
if
so
you put an
cool.
image in there, it doesn't just leave the white on the sides. It actually changes the color based on the colors in the image. If you put something more light, it'll make the surrounding more light. And then dark, it makes it more dark. And if you get to see, if we go back to Aethelgard's, your manor there, we have the day and the nighttime image, and it's really cool. Switching between them. Good job, Roll20.
26 perception.
26. Okay. What everybody else? Did anybody else roll or?
19.
I got a 13.
13.
I have a 15.
Mine doesn't load, so hold on.
Yeah, you're probably still a little scatterbrained from blinking. So you're just kind of following along. I would say anybody who rolled a 15 will notice that there's like scratch marks on the wall. Like little brushings, not like claw marks, but like metal on metal brushing. And it's not, you don't see them until you look about 5 feet up the wall. And there's some on the ceiling.
Ellen thinks she knows what these are, but would Trix recognize them?
I don't know. You can roll inside if you want to. You can roll insight to see if
Kind
you
of had those
deduce
wings for a
this.
while.
What would cause that? But
14.
14. You suspect, I say. You're thinking, I've been through here?
And they're all and are they like numerous? Like tons of them, or like maybe one or two?
There's quite a few of them, yeah.
Oh shit. And Trix is just oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And she's just continuing down the hall.
So, as you continue on, tunnel dead ends at a door reinforced with cold iron. There's your door. It has no handle. The door hums with a low frequency that makes your teeth almost ache. It appears to be magically sealed. Anybody approach the door?
Trix is going up to it and she's putting her hand on it.
As you get close, even before you put your hand on it, in the center of the door, it kind of, you see this image kind of light up. It's an image of a flower.
A flower.
Yes.
Is it a familiar flower?
Maybe.
Like what Trix may have come down here looking for?
We'll roll a history check, see if she puts it together, because a lot's going on, so
Yeah.
see if she
Yeah.
ties them together.
That's another 30-20. What the hell is with
30-20.
my dice?
Yes, you do kind of recognize. You remember you only had a brief interaction with this strange metallic flower. Where you had like almost an image when you went to touch it, but it does look very similar. Of course, it's just like a glowing, like a silver glowing version of this on the center of the door.
Trix is trying to touch it.
Okay, you can put your hand on it.
And she's just flying there with her hand on it, not really reacting beyond that.
Nothing seems to happen when you just touch it.
Mm-hmm.
You would assume that maybe this would require passphrase, or maybe you could break into this somehow. So brute force might be difficult.
Trix, before we get much farther, and she's obviously looking at the door, I'm assuming she sees all of this as well. The flower and all the...
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah.
It actually lights up silver,
I just want to make sure it's visible to all of us.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Would you mind maybe filling some of us in on what is actually happening? Where are we even going?
This flower wasn't here. What did he do to my... I think the others are in here.
The other... who?
The others like me. Look at the walls. And Trix isn't looking at you. She's just staring at the door with her hand still on it.
So she looks at the walls and runs her hand across the scratch marks.
Okay. They're like a brushing on the wall. Don't get any like visions or anything, but it's almost like a scrape. Like you took like a, imagine if you took like a flat part of a sword and scraped it straight against, and not the sharp side, like the just like
It's like
a
drag
blunt,
marks almost.
like a blunt, hit across metal.
It's almost like you're scoring metal without
Kinda.
deep gashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how to open the store?
Who's Mungo? Is that another character? Okay, I'm burning through all of them. Okay.
God.
I knew it was gonna be a good
We
series.
we can hear you guys.
I have a whole like Hades and Persephone series that I'm supposed to start.
We can. Yep.
He has no idea.
Sorry.
What?
No, you talk.
Sorry, what had just happened before that?
I asked if you knew how to open the store.
That's a great question because I would have to go back and see. Diz, help me out. Is there anything that Trix can think of that Dain would have used as like a password or anything?
Ooh, that would be. I mean, you'd have to pull deep for that one. You can roll a history check. And I don't know. I think when we talked about the vision that you had, you didn't get any more information just than a face, right? So.
I don't remember. I'd have to go all the way back and find it. That's why I was asking you. I was like,
you can roll a history while you're looking just to see, because if you roll really well, you can just
try
maybe.
That. 14, so not really.
No. But I mean, there are other ways to get through a door, so just.
There are. And has it been 10 minutes? Is Trix's detect magic still up to like see if the door itself seems magical?
Oh yeah.
It's just magical as fuck.
You can detect magic on the door, yes. And knowing that, you probably would have even seen the flower before you got close to it.
Oh, dispel magic's a 3rd level spell. Okay. Well, with her hand still on the door, Trix is gonna go ahead and cast dispel magic this time.
Okay. What level?
3rd.
Okay. So, if I remember it right, you have to roll if the spell is a higher level, right? So, I can't remember what the DC is. It's
10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so you'll need a roll, which I think is D20 plus your spell casting. Okay.
16?
16, yes.
Hey!
Just enough. As you touch the door and you cast it, you see the flower kind of absorb into your hand, and the door clicks open.
She's still just flying there with her hand on the door, and anybody who's close can see that she's like shaking as she's still touching this door, like she's not ready to open it.
Trix, would you prefer that I open it and see what's inside?
Am I ready for this?
You don't have to go in right away.
If you did this to others, I need to help them. And with that, Trix is gonna try to open the door. I don't know if it's pull or push.
It's pull. Roll athletics.
Oh, this is gonna go terribly. But I have the armor. So we're gonna.
Looks like a heavy door.
Yeah, we're gonna expend a charge from her armor so that she can add her intelligence modifier as well.
Ooh.
Actually,
strength.
that wouldn't necessarily be necessary, but we're doing it anyway. That's a 22.
22. Did you roll a natural 20?
No, I rolled an 18,
Okay.
and she has a -1 strength.
All of you think that there is no way in the world that Trix can pull this door open. As you see her reach for the side, as Meridius, you start to step forward to help her. As you pause, as the door starts to creak open, her using all of the force of her wings to pull the door back. So, as you open the door,
helped you with that.
She's not even probably listening at this point.
She's not. She's terrified of what's on the other side.
So inside, the chamber is vast and surprisingly lush. Hanging gardens of bioluminescent moss draped from the ceiling, and dozens of small silk-lined nests are carved into the walls at varying heights. It looks like a paradise, yet it is eerily silent. Dishes of nectar sit half-finished, and several small delicate instruments lie abandoned on the floor. It doesn't feel like a prison. It feels like a home that was fled in a hurry.
Trix is just flying to the center of the room above everyone's heads and just turning and looking around.
Keeli walks in and is like, ooh. Admiring the moss hanging from the ceiling.
Is this place familiar to you, Trix?
I don't know.
Ooh.
But it means they were here.
So if you want to kind of look around, each of you can make some different checks if you want to. There's a possibility of performance/arcana check. There's another one that is investigation or intelligence. And then a third one that is intelligent. Well, the third one is nature or arcana.
May I please use arcana?
So I would say since there's 6 of you, 2 of you can roll on each of them.
Choose number 2.
You going to number 2?
Investigation intelligence.
Oh, but I rolled so dreadful.
So investigation, intelligence, and then there was arcana.
Nature.
I'll do arcana nature.
Arcana nature. Okay, so that puts Genasi down here.
And then what was the third?
It's nature arcana. So that one's going to be Stenasi and somebody else.
Me.
And then the second one was investigation, intelligence or investigation. And that was Adara and whoever else. And the first one is performance and arcana. And nobody is on that.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. And Huck, what were you rolling on?
Oh, I just asked for one of the arcana ones, but
one of the arcana ones. Okay, do you want one or three? Sorry.
1 or 3.
One.
What?
Doesn't matter.
So what's it? Huck. And what did you roll?
Unfortunately, I rolled a 5, which gives me a 13.
Okay. Good
I'd
enough.
be adding the same modifier to any of them, so I can go wherever.
Denasi, what did you roll?
So I rolled a 16 arcana and a 22 nature.
Okay.
Oh, we're rolling both. Oh, I understand now. I'm an idiot.
Oh, you would just pick
one.
Pick one or the other.
Oh,
but
okay. All right. I picked arcana.
Oh, my fault. Then I misunderstood that.
You're good on either one. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I would like the second one.
Second one, okay. Just tell me what you rolled. And then we still have 1 and 3, which is Performance Arcana or Nature Arcana.
I'd be rolling Arcana for either.
Either one.
Hjalrim's gonna.
Go ahead, Stacks.
I was gonna say Hjalrim's gonna cast Emissary of Peace on himself first to give him a +5. I think.
Okay.
Nice.
Which one are you rolling on?
Performance for the first one.
Performance. Okay.
So for
Did I acquired a
That puts
23
you on
in
3.
investigation.
Tricks.
21.
23, 21.
Nicely done.
Everybody's
Gives
rolling
me a
good.
dirty 20.
Yeah, everybody's knocking it out of the park. Okay, well, any one of you could have rolled because all of you succeeded on the rolls required for each of them. So the first one, Huck and Hjalrim, you guys walk over and you notice that there is some type of, this is a drawing, okay, that you find. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't the drawing. This is you find a small like musical box that is sitting on a pedestal. When opened, it doesn't play a normal song. It emits a series of high frequency metallic pings and hums. To a human, it sounds like noise, but for some reason, you guys recognize it as some rhythmic match to a hummingbird.
Oh,
Like a hummingbird, too.
it's a beautiful box you found, but I rather think it's broken. I just hear a hummingbird wing beat. Really?
That's kind of what I hear as well.
And as you guys think about it, you kind of think that maybe it's attuned to a specific, type of people that would enjoy this type of music. And then it hits you. You've heard something like this. Maybe it sounds like Fae music. So, clue number 2. All right, so Adara and Meridius, you guys find, partially hidden by some hanging moss, a large, frantically drawn in charcoal and nectar dye drawing. It depicts a hulking, jagged silhouette. The most striking feature is a pair of vibrant, glowing blue eyes that seem to pierce through the darkness.
Does it look like Huck?
It kind of reminds you of a mix between Huck and the automaton that you guys just interacted with.
How far is Huck away from us?
It's a pretty big room. I mean, he could be within 20, 30 feet of you, probably.
I wanted to know because as soon as I see that, I'm going to turn to Adara. I don't know who your friend is, but everything keeps pointing that he's a part of this.
Did I?
Well,
I wouldn't know anyway.
I feel like it might be brash to assume that he's a part of this, but I will say that he's been around for a really long time. His memories are crazy, insane.
He thinks he's an old man is definitely insane.
Well, we've been trying to work on that, but obviously we do risk losing him as well. He's turned before.
Turned. Like what we fought upstairs.
Not the same. But someone.
Let's hope he
he is a
doesn't
machine.
turn while we're down here.
Let's just keep him from touching any other of the robots if we find any more.
Is that what triggers him? Other robots?
Not 100% sure. But I would rather not risk it. I've grown rather fond of him, so I would prefer to not turn him to a pile of rubble, as Trix did the one upstairs.
Oh, that was me. I'm the one that killed it.
No, I'm talking about when she destroyed it and tore it apart.
But
Not worried about what you did to it. I'm more so worried about that she dismantled
It was for
the hell out of it.
science.
For science.
One question. Does he have a crystal in his chest like the one we killed?
Would I know that?
You don't know?
I don't think I know that.
Beating heart as far as anyone.
As far as Huck knows.
Not sure.
That would be the equivalent of seeing him naked.
Nope, we haven't done that.
So there's only one person you're saying that knows this information, and he's not here.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, if he turns, I will try to save your friend, but I make no promises if he goes to hurt any of you.
As long as you try to save him first.
I never try to kill unless I have to.
This is interesting, though. What do you make of it?
As she says that, I'd say Meridius thinks back to when he was little and grabbed the trident for the first time and seen, trying to view from that point. It would appear that whoever drew this was frightened of that creature.
Fair assessment if they ever ran into one.
I think it was more that as you look at the drawing, they made it seem more scary than what it would have been. So whoever drew this, when they saw this creature for the first time, must have been terrified.
All right. So, clue number 3. Stanasi, you're looking around, and as you look up, it almost looks like skylights. But you can tell that that's not natural light coming through. You can tell it's some type of glowing from this moss, probably coiled up above those glass skylights, we'll call them, right? But you do catch a glance of something that doesn't look quite right. Behind some of this moss, you think you see some daylight. And you call out to Trix and point it out to her. So as Trix flies up to it, because it's way up there, and you start looking around, you move the moss, and what you find is what looks to be an opening that leads out, and you can see some daylight coming through it.
Trix is just, again, she's just kind of touching it like she did the door.
Mm-hmm. You want to fly up through there?
No, she's looking at it, trying to figure out if she did before.
Okay.
Is
you
there
don't have any
anything...
memory of this place.
Yeah.
Yep, nothing.
and it was covered, so it wasn't like people leaving in a hurry flew out through this. That's not the impression she's getting, or if they did, they stopped to rehide it.
It looks to be kind of like this area of the moss is like magically imbued to like camouflage. And it was maybe slightly left ajar. A little bit of sunlight coming through.
I think it's an escape shaft. It's open. You want me to go look?
Go check it out. See what might be there.
Trix is gonna go up the tunnel.
Okay, you go up the tunnel, and there is... You come to what looks to be another type of like door, but it is slightly left ajar, and there's sunlight peeking through, and it's what's showing down through. That's what you're seeing. You want to push it on open?
She wants to stop and listen at the door to hear if there's somebody on the other side before she does.
Okay, roll perception.
11.
11. You hear what sounds like some sounds of nature, maybe the wind blowing slightly, maybe some birds chirping.
And she's gonna push it open.
Okay. As you push it open, you see a statue in a courtyard. It looks to be kind of like maybe a park or something. The statue stands in perpetual silence, a stoic warrior of a forgotten era. But as you watch, as you're kind of watching, you know, the clouds go by and stuff like that, the sun dips behind a cloud and then reappears. And you notice that the shadow of the statue doesn't really move. And that's what you're kind of coming out of, the shadow in the statue.
Ah! Okay. Ellen knows what this is. Trix doesn't because she hasn't heard this yet. She's gonna let the door close and then go back down.
Okay.
I almost just took this spell. I literally just looked at this.
No, this was one of the things Keely described during her madness. Fucking statue. There's a it goes up to a courtyard, and there's some sort of statue like enchanted to conceal the entrance.
Like, was it a statue or was it like a stoic warrior from a forgotten era?
I mean, if you want to get real specific with it, yeah.
Yeah, really, honestly, it could be both.
That's my ex, so I'm you know, whatever. I mean, if you're seeing him now, that's just whatever, you know.
Oh, that's why she asked if I never dated a stone statue.
Yes.
Oh.
Keely went down some wild roads during her investigation.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my.
I mean, I've been a statue before, but...
Well, I guess you two have more in common then.
Where the hell did they find you?
I found them.
Yeah.
Trix is just baffled by Keely. She's so confused. Right. Yeah, so that's where that leads. What the fuck? And with that, Trix is just gonna kind of fly off, and she's just gonna be like looking around the different perches, not like looking for anything, just looking at them like, what the shit is this?
So, do you know this place? Was her name Tricky?
Tricky.
You're so close to saying something fucking hilarious. Just saying. I don't know. I mean, it was clearly built for, you know, others like me. And she's just gonna kind of trail off into her own thoughts as she's just looking around at everything now because she's just so confused.
Memory issues are nothing to be ashamed of. It comes with age.
He says to the 20-year-old.
Whoever need support. Okay.
Oh, I get it. So she's an older woman too. Gosh, I just lose every turn. He would be into that.
Oh,
God.
I'm very confused. What is happening right now? So anyway, we found a box. It seems rather interesting and not what you would think. What did you all find?
We found a drawing.
Nice. A good one?
Yeah, it bears some similarities.
A landscape of this very room, then?
Well, not quite. What do you make of this drawing, Huck? And she motions towards the charcoal.
Well, it is charcoal on parchment, of course, and it seems to be some kind of a like the construction of some kind. Maybe a little drawn out of a sort of ego versus the id perspective. Maybe. And I like look at you like, is that right? Because I don't.
I see. And she kind of looks at Meridius.
Do you not see anything familiar in this drawing?
Oh, well, I'm going to take a really good look. But it's rather reminiscent of the, enemy victim. Right? Am I right about that?
It has some similarities.
Yeah, okay, good.
It also has some similarities to you.
To me? Oh, is it old? I can't tell. Does it study magic? I study magic also. I don't see any pitchfork. I'm afraid I don't know. But I get confused sometimes. I'm sure you're right, young man.
Have you never seen your reflection?
Oh, yes, of course you can. Silly, of course I have, yes.
Do you not think your eyes and face are similar to that drawing?
Oh, no, he doesn't have enough wrinkles. And also he doesn't have the twinkle of experience and coyness that comes along with advanced age.
Did he just say gooiness?
Coy.
Coyness.
I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yikes. That's not it. That's
I
definitely not it.
accept gooiness too.
If he's got gooiness, Huck needs to go see a doctor. That's all I gotta say
I
about that.
had concerns.
Listen, at my age, everything is just a little gooey. It's fine.
As he says his wrinkles, I turn and look at Adara with a look like, is he that delusional? Like, I don't say it, but I give her that look like, are you kidding me right now?
She just looks back at you. Like, this is it, man.
God's help me.
Oh, are you all capable of telepathic communication? Fun. Aha.
No, I'm not.
Oh, interesting. And I'm gonna wander away because now I'm confused.
That is how you break Huck and make him leave. Confuse him.
Yeah.
And this is why we lose him all the time.
Trix is gonna kind of fly back over, and she's gonna look over at Meridius. Do you think they left when I left?
DM, you said that there's like dishes and stuff. Would there be any way to tell how long they've been sitting there?
You can roll investigation.
Okay.
I think we have an expert in mold in the group.
Yeah, but you have upset her because you were talking to her ex-boyfriend. That's at least what's going through her mind right now. How's it feel? Your character is now mad at you.
I mean, Trix is just so confused by Keeli. She's just so confused. Because you've got Trix, who's pure logic, and then there's Keeli, who's vibes, and it doesn't work well.
Sir, I just got a nat 20 for a 24.
Excellent. Yes, very easily you can tell that there is food here and is open and is still fresh. As in, somebody was eating it probably today.
After I kind of examine everything, I walk back over to Trix. No, I do not believe that they left the same time that you did. Unless I'm mistaken, the food in these dishes is no more than a few hours old.
Honey. We're gonna find them, right?
We will do all we can to locate what you've lost. I came here to assist you in whatever you needed to have done here. And I kind of turn and look at Hjalrim, and then look back at Trix. And to protect you from whatever nefarious means are about to unfold in this town. I don't trust what's happening here.
None of it makes sense.
But if this is something that transpired just today, then that creature that we destroyed was either trying to get into them, and I point at the picture, or it was to guard them, because as soon as he saw you, he tried to apprehend you. If I'm not mistaken, he called you Unit 12?
Why would they stay down here when I had my room upstairs?
That I don't know. I do not know the person that you're looking for. Dain, I believe you said it was. I do not know their intentions on whether you were meant to be something else, or if he was merely using you as an experiment of some sort and keeping the others on standby in case whatever he tried failed and he had others to do the same with.
Trix's hand kind of reaches back towards her wings. I hope you didn't do this to all of them.
If we can find him, we will try to learn the truth.
So is there anything else you guys want to do here?
And Trix doesn't see any other exits from the room besides the one above and the one we came in.
Yep.
No other. And as she looked around, she didn't see anything else that looked like the flower, did she?
Mm-mm.
This wasn't what I thought was down here. But do we go back, regroup, or do we just keep looking down here for more?
I guess it depends. What did you think would be down here?
The flower on the door, the picture, I remember there was a storage room, and I was never supposed to go in. So of course, when Dain wasn't there one day, I picked the lock and went in. And that flower was in there, and it was under this dome, and I couldn't touch it, but there was a face, a woman, when I reached out. I just wanted to see if the flower was real, and see if that actually, if I touched it again, if I would see her face again. But I don't know where that room is. It was in the workshop. But it's not in the workshop. I thought it might be down here, and I don't know what any of this is. I don't think Dain was my friend, though.
Did he ever give a reason why you weren't allowed to go into the room?
No, I mean, the flower was the only thing that I could think of when I got in there that maybe he didn't want me to see. I don't know why. He was a little weird sometimes. I mean, he would like disappear for months at a time. It was odd. He was a weird guy.
I would say that most of the time, Dain made perfect logical sense in his discussions with you. But in that one, it was almost illogical. Like, it was just, do not go in there.
He wouldn't explain ever, which is one of the reasons that I ended up going in, because he couldn't give me a good reason, so of course I'm gonna look. But where was it? Because some part of it had to be real, because why would he include that in my memories that he or whoever made that were fake? Why would they include that if it didn't happen, if I wasn't supposed to know that it existed? I don't know where it would be, though.
So, you guys spend some time down here. You give Trix enough time to kind of deal with the emotion she's going through. After that, where do you guys want to go next? I can throw out some options if you guys are a little perplexed on where you might want to go, and past that your characters might consider.
I'll say that Trix is probably done exploring down in the tunnels, because she's kind of fucked up right now.
I would agree, yep. There is...
I would say Meridius has no idea about this town whatsoever. Right. And so whatever Trix decides to do, he's going to ensure that he stays close. Especially now that she's so emotionally jacked up.
That Keeli did mention the Gilded Solitude. That may be on Hjalrim's mind of wanting to go and check out. There is also the Ironfell Council was going to send word of when the meeting was. So at some point you probably want to go back to the manor. Keeli threw out some other harebrained ideals when she was going over her clues that she found. And one of which mentioned magical little grape that she ate, and then she could see through time. That might be of interest. Maybe, maybe not.
Keely discovers string theory. So what is the... Go ahead.
So Trix and Meridius didn't hear any of this stuff, so this would have to be more of the other team.
Well, we can just kind of cut through it just so we can, we don't have to get in the minutia of, talking out in character. You can say that they shared the information. You guys can talk about it as players here on where you want to go. That way we don't have to kind of trudge through it.
So the
but I wanted to see Judgy give a full recap.
Well, we can do that.
Magical time grapes sound rather fun.
Yes. I would say 1, don't eat 2. I don't know I think you would just see where you're going to go when you got there and then where you've been. If that makes sense.
Makes no sense at all.
It's the most clear thing I've heard all day.
What if you eat 3?
I think it nullifies it, and you're just back where you started.
That makes no sense at all.
Exactly, and that's why it makes perfect sense.
Perfect sense.
Do you hear who is?
Detective Keeli.
Because she does have the
She has her hat on
hat.
again.
She has the goddamn hat.
Oh,
she poses.
Can I be your wonder-stricken little huck?
Yes.
Lovable sidekick?
Totally.
Yay! Maybe I was wounded in a war long before, and I have found my way to you, my drug-addled master of detectivery.
Backstories are totally cool.
Yes, indeed.
They help with the business, I would say. They pull in the older clientele. They like this.
Yes.
Anyway, where do you guys want to go to? We could do this for hours.
So it was the magic grape. It was the magic grapes. And what was the first place?
The Gilded Solitude, which is the stables where the horse is. Well, we'll say the steed is.
Hjalrim's horse. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there is returning to the mansion to see if the meeting's been scheduled yet. When you're gonna go to that.
Trix has very little interest in the meeting, I will say.
Or if you have any other ideals, you can throw those out there too. But there's 3 possible options that you guys have touched on. You could go check out the pile of clothing. I mean,
time grapes could be fun.
Well, but the clothing probably isn't there anymore. Time grapes could be fun, yeah.
Should I lay low around here though?
Considering there's no one here currently, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, and I mean, in Telos, with all this, I probably shouldn't just be flying around. And Trix is kind of flying in the air for a minute, and she's thinking, and then she looks absolutely horrified as a thought hits her. No, I'm not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Not an option. No. It'd draw less attention, but nope, not doing that. We should. I'll just wing it. It'll be fine.
Wing it. I get it. That's a good one.
Because Trix was considering taking her wings off, and nope, she does not like that idea. I'll just fly lower than usual so that people don't see me as much. We'll do that. That's what I'll do. Time grapes.
So that's your vote. Is time grapes?
That's my vote. Yeah.
4 votes. Time grapes.
There's 2 votes for time grapes.
Oh, 2.
Me, Trix, and wait, is it just me, Keely?
Keely doesn't count as a vote.
Keely doesn't count as a vote.
No.
She's not an active voting party in this.
Mario?
Otherwise, I'd have 2.
I'm time gaping it too.
Time grape. That's 3. We get 1 more. We're going time grapes.
Pretty sure Meridius is just doing whatever Trix wants at this point.
Is just trying to find Aurelius for some.
But it might be on the way, right?
Mm-mm.
So maybe you stop there on the way through. We're off to time grapes.
Yay!
Mostly because I need to know about that interaction. I need to know why. And what kind of place just has that kind of shit sitting out where Keely could just eat one? That's what I mostly want to know.
All right. So that is my notes on it. Pendergast Prismatics. Alchemy and General Store. here. Oh, no, not there. Okay. Right, so you guys head out of the sewers and back up to. You guys climb out in the park, or do you or do you go back to the shop?
It's gonna be interesting getting out either way.
I know.
For most
Either
of
way's
the
gonna
group.
be climbing.
Did you make this? This is freaking rad, dude.
Oh, you know, with AI stealth, right? So.
The master guided the paintbrush, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes. I can't drop. Oh, this is just wonderful. Okay, so you guys head out. Did you go at the park or the shop?
Shopping.
Probably to the park because we would have to go through poo water again, maybe.
Right. Okay, so you guys climb up.
We do have those with delicate sensibilities here.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be a whole other thing.
It is rather challenging, but you climb up the moss and get out. It takes you a little
Trix
while.
could have like taken a rope and secured it up towards the top to give him a little bit of help.
Yeah. So then you make your way. So you're a little bit closer then. So you make your way from the park over to the shops, which is more towards the central part of the city, and you go to Pendergast Prismatics. Shop filled with hanging crystals that catch the sun, and it smells like lavender. And here's a visual for you.
Quite nice.
So cute! I love her already. Oh, we have a whole list of stuff.
Keely walks in and says, before she goes in, she says, all right, guys, so just so you know, Totes, she is a friend, okay? But she's a little weird. Not cool like us, okay? But still, treat her with respect.
Trix just looks concerned because if Keely thinks somebody is weird, then they've got to be real fucking weird.
Okay, you guys go into the shop. You can also see the description there. If you scroll down, what is some things for sale if you want to buy things. As you enter, there's just little crystals hanging everywhere throughout the shop. She's got tons of bottles and herbs and liquids and all kinds of things like that. There's also a general store, so she has various magic items and things about. Behind the counter, you have a female high elf, as you can see there. Very bubbly. Long, slightly curly hair. And as you come in, she says, "Hi, welcome. I'll be right with you." And then she turns and she's mixing something back there. And then she turns back around and said, "What's that, Keely? Keely, what are you doing? How have you been? You have new friends. That's lovely. Are you here to buy something?" She's leaning on the counter now.
And Trix is like internally nodding to herself, like, oh, okay, this makes sense now.
And Keely leans over and says, "I told you."
This one says a bottle of breath. Is it like a breath after being freshly brushed, or
It has multiple purposes. As she cuts you off because she can't let you finish your sentence. She has to interject. So it has two purposes. I've seen people use it for different things. Sometimes, and it's most of the times, it's, you know, if you need some air and you're underwater or something, you could put it to your lips and you have more air. Okay, like for like a whole hour of like fresh air, right?
Wow.
But you can get it flavored, and that's where it gets kind of weird. That's kind of a little specialty request type of thing. Like if you want like the breath of a certain person or something in there, and you just want to breathe that in. I don't judge. Whatever you do with it, you do with it. You know, but it is custom, and it does take a day to do.
Excellent.
Of course, she's friends with Keeli.
She's just like jittery, kind of back and forth, like rubbing her fingers together, like.
Do you have grapes?
Grapes? What? No, grapes? No, I don't.
Grapes,
I don't
right?
sell food.
What about lemonade?
Lemonade? Hmm. Maybe if you come back the next day.
Okay. I'm gonna waddle away.
Is there anything in the shop that could be mistaken for grapes?
Roll perception.
Yeah, see, we were looking for time grapes.
Grapes?
Through time.
To move you through time? Let me look. And she goes like under the counter, and you hear things just kind of crashing and moving about. Time grapes? You're gonna have to give me more.
It's a 12.
12.
Keely?
Anybody else rolling, looking around? Because 12 probably is not seeing it.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I'll roll. And my d20 is traveling across the room.
Roll
On the floor. On the floor. It's on the floor somewhere. There it is. Do floor rolls count?
Yeah,
Sure.
if it lands straight side
I
up.
don't want it to count.
Well, you can pick it up and re-roll it, because if I dropped it, I would re-roll it, so.
Okay, then I'm re-rolling it.
Smitten with the shopkeeper to even be paying attention. I rolled a 7, so.
7.
That's not much better. That's a 12.
You are enamored. A 7? Okay, no, nothing yet. Anybody else?
I'm just trying to help Keely and this here elf function in their conversation about time grapes.
Give me some context. You had the time grapes from here, and you love them, and you want more of them.
I'm just looking at Keely like,
You look over at Keith. Malara, well, I came in for that one stuff, you know, and then while you were kind of over there, like totally doing the stuff, I reached over and you had some just delicious little snackies there. So I took one of your time grapes. And she sets out like a bowl of these shiny little orbs. These? You ate this?
Those look nothing like grapes, Keely.
Ooh, delicious time grapes. Yum.
Like I'm from the Feywild and I've never seen grapes that look like that. Well, maybe I'm not from. It's complicated.
Meridius, you recognize these immediately. These are ocularis pearls harvested from the plane of water. But do you know what they do? Roll Arcana.
Okay. Put those in my notes.
Also, was Lady having audio issues? I glanced over and saw something.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
Alright.
she said she could hear, but she can't chat.
Okay.
Something
so
happened
just,
with the headset.
just message one of us, then we will. I can't see the Zoom messages as good, but Discord messages I can see.
I got a 18 minus 1, so 17.
Okay. Good enough. These little pearls are harvested from the plane of water, and they don't allow you to see through time. They give you true sight for an hour.
So after I see them, I'm gonna walk over, and I'm going to place my hand like on the edge of the bowl, and I'm going to look at our lovely shopkeeper. Excuse me. How did you acquire so many of these?
How long have I had these? Probably about, I don't know, maybe 7 months ago. Have you been here before? I feel like I've seen you before. Did you sell me these? I think you sold me these.
As she says that, I would say that if Trix is paying attention, the other hand that's not touching the bowl creates a fist. And I take a deep breath. You're saying someone that looked just like me sold these to you?
Yeah, not you? Okay, yeah, maybe not you. Definitely not you. But yeah, somebody from the plane of water. Why are you looking at me like that?
Did they tell you what these do?
I know what they do. Do you know what they do?
I do know what they do.
She doesn't know what they pointed to Keeli. She does not know what they do.
As you see, I'm from that plane.
Right. It's not illegal to have these, are you? Are you like the plane of water police?
No, but the one that sold them to you. I track him. He has something very important, very dangerous in his possession.
He looks very concerned.
I pull out my notebook that I write all of my stuff in, and I turn to the page with the scepter in it. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen that. What is that? What is that?
If you haven't seen it, then it's not irrelevant as to what it is. Just know that this could cause great disaster here if I cannot reclaim it and take it back.
Well, all I know is the guy, he sold them to me. He said, hey, just give these away. And I'm like, okay, sure, buddy, whatever. And then that was the end of that. I mean, he left. He didn't even buy anything. He just kind of sold those to me. When I say sold, he kind of gave them to me. He gave them to me and said for me to give them away. And so I didn't do that. But they are for sale. 5 gold apiece.
How many of them are there?
About 15.
I place all the gold on the table and grab the bowl.
The bowl is extra.
I don't keep the bowl, but I place the coins on the table and I grab the bowl.
Okay.
I open up a pouch and I pour them in. I don't need your bowl.
Good. Like this bowl.
Did he try to give you or sell you anything else?
No.
Was he alone?
I feel like you're a cop. Are you a guard or something?
They got history.
Do you know what paladins in the plane of water do?
Paladin stuff? They swim.
Perhaps policing?
I take a deep breath. to try to say this as calmly as possible without getting angry at her, because I know she's too naive to understand. Our job is to ensure that the entities, the beings of the plane of water that wish to harm other races, are not allowed to pass through the plane's portals and come into your world or any other.
Okay. What do these pearl thingies have to do with that?
If he gave them away, then I have a feeling that I was meant to find them, that he potentially is leaving a trail. Was he alone?
Yeah, just him.
Did you say 6 to 7 months ago?
Yep, 6, 7, yep.
At which I turn and look at Trix. You know where we were when that happened.
Oh yeah, we were in the cult.
You guys were in a cult?
Long story.
Not by choice.
It was kind of an accident.
Do you know where he went or where he was potentially heading when he left here?
No, I don't usually question my customers like that, but
So, as Meridius realizes that he is grilling a shop owner that has absolutely nothing to do with this issue and rivalry between him and Kolos, he stops, and I reach into my pouch and I pull out 2 more gold and I set it separately on the table from the 75 gold that I put down for
she
the
takes
thing.
it. She reaches up and grabs one of the crystals and plucks it from one of the strings and puts it in your hand. Here, this is for good fortune.
I take it.
Don't eat it.
But then I give her a weird look right before I was about to say thank you. Why would I eat it? I am no stone giant.
He leans in and says, "You're friends with Keeli, so, you know."
That is a very complicated statement you made. I just met her today. A few hours before I met you.
It's true, but fear not, my friends, for Detective Keeli and her sidekick, side hustle there,
Side hustle.
are on the case.
And she poses.
And the two gold I set separately. That is for the inconvenience of interrogation that I did to you for no reason.
Anything else? Also, I'm gonna have some coffee. Anybody else want some coffee? I feel like I need some coffee.
Oh,
I
coffee
think she
would
means
be
decaf.
nice.
Trix is just gonna kind of check out the drift globe because she's curious and she's trying to see if it would be a good like light source when she's working on stuff. Just kind of messing with it, like how would this how does it move around? Kind of like, can I use this as I'm doing things?
Anything else in this store? You guys want to buy anything or ask any questions?
Well, how many of those necklaces are there?
Let's roll for it. There are 2.
I will reach over and grab the 2 necklaces.
Yep. That's 2,000.
Do I know what they do? Like, is there like a descriptor to it?
You probably would have explained it to you if you didn't already know. Yep.
This enchantment, how long does it last?
Constant thing, right?
I mean, by the description, it doesn't have a time frame.
Get attuned to it, and while wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally.
Okay.
You also have advantage on saving throws to avoid or end poison.
Nice. I set the 2,000 gold on the table.
Anything else?
Not from me.
Nah. I'm good.
Are you muted, Russ?
Is that better?
It's better. Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna say, oh hey, there, young lady. Maybe we were just presently over there, and we found some things like this music box. It doesn't really play music, so maybe it's called a hummingbird box. And there was a picture. Do you know much about your neighbors? Are they demented, maybe? Or confused?
Like the other shop owners? No. I don't think so.
No, not shop. I think it wasn't a shop. It looked like perhaps a living quarter.
Weird. I don't know anything about this place that plays weird music and has weird drawings.
Interesting. The case is afoot. Or the something is afoot anyway. The bears are afoot.
Bears do have feet.
Yeah. Many things have feet, that's true. That's
Anything else? Anything else for Melara? No? Okay. Where do you guys want to go to next? You heading on to the Gilded Solitude?
Are we gonna see a man about a horse?
Blah. Nice.
I thought we were going to go see a horse about a man.
That's true.
This is true.
Oh, how are the turntables?
Okay. So you go to the Gilded Solitude, which is up more towards the upper district. It is still daytime, so you know. Okay, still middle of the day. When Keeli told you about it, she told you how she snuck in through the manure chute, and then disguised herself as a plant, and moved 3 inches at a time until she got over where she could talk to Aurelius. Okay?
So what you're saying is it'd be the same as going through the sewer, except this is more solid matter.
Lord Hjalrim, you would know that there's no reason why she couldn't have just walked through the front door. So, which would you prefer?
She was in secret agent mode, okay?
Yeah, probably the front door version.
Front door. Okay. So, this is what you see. Even though it is middle of the day, there is still like this starry scene up in that little kind of window-ish thing, okay? Or ambience, I guess, for the keep everybody docile. Anyway, as the heavy doors swing open, you aren't met by the smell of hay and manure, but the delicate scent of crushed lavender and expensive oils. You step into a cathedral of marble and gold, where the ceiling arches so high it seems to hold its own swirling mist, illuminated by floating amber lights that drift like slow-moving stars. To your left and right, the stable is divided into private palatial bays. Each stall is walled with intricate gold filigree and heavy velvet curtains of deep crimson and midnight blue. These aren't mere pens, they are suites fit for royalty. The floors are a mirror-polished black stone that reflects the glow of the lanterns, and the bedding within each stall is made of hand-woven silken straw that shimmers under the light.
I dare say.
There are guards about, but they pay no mind to you as you walk through. And Hjalrim, you know which pen is yours, which Keely's trying to point it out to you, but you already know as you're just leading the pack. As you get to one of the gates, and all of them are sitting open in the picture, but they're all kind of closed. As you get to the gates, you kind of hold your hand back to Keely, who kind of stops abruptly and says, "Oh, here," and then puts the ring in your hand. You take the ring and hold it up to the gate, and it opens. Oh, that's how that
works. Oh, God. The Adventures of Keely. We just...
I just love her so much.
But as the gates open, once they open all the way, Hjalrim will lead them into Aurelius's holding stable.
Okay. And as you notice, there's a little pin down in the corner. Can you see that pin? Which I've clicked on it for you. For the stream. But you can click on it, and it shows Aurelius. This is a new feature in Roll20.
Oh, look at
Also,
Roll20.
I'm not sponsored by Roll20, but I feel like they should. I'm selling their product here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Tricks over comms to Meridius is just gonna say real quick.
Why do I feel like this place costs more for a week than we make in a year?
I see.
Because, unfortunately, we were never able to be brought up in such luxury.
I don't know where the hell I was brought up. This
really
shit
is like
it
a-
wasn't this.
Prince or something.
I mean, do you see the house that you live in? This is where you keep yours. This is like a downgrade from where you live. So.
Yeah,
And it's still amazing. All right, so Aurelius is just kind of lounging about in his suite as he kind of shakes his head and kind of moves up to you and puts his head up against like your hand.
Ah, yes, old friend. It has been some time. How have you been? How have you been?
So he reaches back out to you telepathically and says, "It's been some time since you've come to see me."
Yes, I was on a trip, but I am back for the time being. I see you've met at least one of my friends, and he'll look over at Keeli.
Yes, the pink one. Not very bright, that one.
He has nothing but good things to say about you, Keeli.
Totally. I was
Aurelius.
concerned after the last message you sent.
Yes, I need a favor, actually. My memory isn't as intact as I would have liked it. I was hoping you would be able to share with me what happened that night when I lent a lot of my thoughts to you.
Message you sent was Aurelius, the man of fire tried to stop the Aurora engine, but we stopped him. The man made of flesh and metal said the general is in hell. He said he was missing someone and that I could be useful. By I, of course, that was you. I feel my mind clouding. He is responsible for the silver lights. He makes me doubt my faith. If the Earth Speaker finds you with the ring, tell her, make her remember. I can assume that the pink one is the Earth Speaker. She found me with the ring.
Yes.
She also smells of manure.
Sometimes.
That checks out. No, it's more often than you would think. Honestly, it's normally either manure or like swamp. She's a little stinky.
As Aurelius tells him this telepathically, Hjalrim will relay it to the party, confirming what Keeli said as well, but mostly to catch everybody up.
Yeah. I don't know more of what you saw that night, but after that, I did not hear from you again.
The council put me on a mission, and I'm starting to have more doubts as to why exactly I was chosen. But that's neither here nor there. It is good to see that you are safe.
Do you not remember what happened that night that you messaged me?
Not fully. A lot of it's kind of a blur.
Maybe there is someone who can unblock your mind.
Well, we've had a lot of mind things today. Was thinking of retiring with some tea later.
That sounds lovely. Will I be coming with you?
Yes, if you would like.
Oh, well.
He'll look at the others. Unless there's any other stops that we should have today, perhaps we should retire to the manor. It's been a rather eventful return home.
The manor?
Right.
Oh, Keeli, you've never been to my house. Yes. It's the Aethelgard crest rest on. Well, you can't miss it, really.
Her mouth is wide open. You live there?
You've been.
And I had to live in an abandoned warehouse. And I could have stayed in your mansion?
Well, I mean, the part of the finding the friends was also the
It's
estate
fine.
members.
You probably don't like fungus anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to have all that.
Yes. There's definitely someone at the manor that doesn't
Still.
enjoy fungus.
We're totally having a party there later.
Yes. Yes.
I love parties.
I'm just imagining Keely. Oh God. Halo spores, psychedelic shroom spores on everybody. just God damn.
Wild party later. Okay, so
Fucking
just
Keely,
to,
man.
since we're getting short on time, you guys head back to Aethelgard.
What is this place like?
Sheesh.
This is Aethelgard.
Yeah, it's just a little place.
And you can see there's little pins on the map for your staff members.
Oh, cool! They have pictures.
Yep, you can click on them and look at them. Silas and Mistress Herta. Kaelin, or Kaelin, because we already have a Kaelin. Let's call him Kaelin. Keelan. Kylan. We'll call him Kylan. That works. Since we already have a Kaelin. Okay. So as you guys arrive back, Silas meets you at the door. Greetings, Lord.
Silas, I
This
take it
arrived
everything's-
for you.
Oh. Is
Earlier.
it like a note package thing?
It is. It looks very official. Maybe something from the Ironfell Council. Something gold trimmed.
He'll take it, and then one of those fancy letter opening knives.
Yeah.
Will retrieve it and like, doot, and then open it up and start reading it.
Yep. Actually,
probably out loud just to make it.
You take everybody into your study. We'll give that. Hopefully. There you go. You take them into your study and use your letter opener there to open them.
On the way.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. On the way towards the study, Trix is gonna look at Silas. Did the birds come back?
The birds, yes, they were scratching at the windows, and they still had a letter attached to them.
The same letter or a different one? Or where would I find them?
How long does that last? Do they just last forever?
1 hour.
They were
they still
on the
gone?
table over there, and then they dissolved. So, probably on the table.
Trix will check and see if it was her note or if she got one back. As We move
her note.
towards
They
our
were
stuff,
unable
yeah.
to find him. You, Lord Hjalrim, look at your note, and it says, "You are instructed to meet with the voice of Telos this evening at 6 p.m. So very soon from now, within a couple hours. So, and that's where we'll kind of stop right there. So you guys have been ordered back for a meeting, and we'll pick up there next time. Over. All right, that was fun. I'm having fun with this, especially playing Keeli. Can't wait to see how the detective agency goes. me and Russ are gonna do a spin-off show with Keeli.
Oh my god, yes.
It'll be awesome. So awesome.
Have to bring Ellen. I'll let you play Keeli.
It'd be so fucking funny.
Keeli
just
detective adventures.
I think we should go that way. Just vibe checking everything and somehow getting it right.
Okay, so we'll just we'll go around real quick, and we've got some people that stream and do other fun things. So
hey Diz, did you see the Discord message before you do that?
Oh no, I actually have several.
Oh gosh.
You can see, I just know. That's fine. We'll give her a shout out. So we have Double Up Buck.
Hello. We have not been streaming here lately. Actually since the year started, except for Edar, because of all of our appointments and surgeries and all the fun stuff that's been going on. And so unfortunately, that trend is going to continue for a little while longer. But when we do get back into it, hopefully the tail end of March might be the 1st of April before I get fully back into it. But we'll be streaming on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Central Time, and I'll be doing a different version of modded Minecraft. And then on Fridays at 11 a.m. Central Time, I usually play 7 Days to Die, but if the newest update is not where it needs to be, then I may shift it up and play another survival game instead. Plus, Midnight is almost completely officially ready for everyone to play. And in such, for World of Warcraft, I do play through the campaign for everyone to see on stream. So that is something I will be shifting on a Wednesday for that time frame. We also, on the first and third Saturdays, we do Eat Our Realm of Dragons, which is my homebrewed D&D campaign, where quite a few members of the cast here play there. And they are about to get off into the worst fights that they have had thus far, with the exception of episode 1 and the kobolds.
And we couldn't hit a goddamn thing.
But that is at 7 p.m. Central Time on the first and third Saturdays.
So are you going to do yours next? Or will that be that? I think you were saying you have to find out.
Yeah.
Right?
So this coming weekend on Saturday, I will not be able to have mine. I will be out of state. And that out of state will last until the second weekend of March.
Cool.
At a minimum. So it's kind of up in the air right now because Harley has a work thing going on that has required us to be over 6 hours from home. And so while we're dealing with that, I can't really bring my whole rig here to stream D&D as the DM. So we'll have to play that by ear on how much she's needed moving forward.
Okay.
But that'll do
So-
it for me.
So, we may try to do something, and I don't know if I don't know if I'll run this or if we'll do maybe like a little one shot or something. I don't know. I may try to do that. So, just a feeling that since we won't have D&D that weekend, we'll see. And then we got Lady Chaotic, who has stepped away, but she streams some GTA roleplay. She has like 3 different characters she plays, like a cop. Which I've watched a little bit of her chasing criminals around, and sometimes there's some car wrecks and stuff. So I've never done that. It's been a while since I played. But then sometimes she plays a criminal, and then EMS, right? I think so. And so definitely go
EMS.
check out her channel, and especially if you like role playing, it's a different type, different flavor of that. So go check that out. It's pretty fun. And then we've got JudgyDM.
Oh,
He likes
nice.
the D&D streaming stuff.
Yes. Come March, we plan on getting back into the swing of things. I've essentially recalibrated the formula. We're gonna have shorter content, so streams will be about 2 hours. But that's to help allay any 12-hour shifts I get put on, so we don't have to like immediately stop streaming again. But we're coming back with more Dusk of Accordia, more Dawn of Diademia, actually a little side shoot for one of Buck's characters in Dawn. We're doing some podcast streams, well, recordings, more on that later. And I am in the work on the first Tuesdays because of scheduling things, to work in something like a one shot or quick runs, where like everybody here or Dungeon Mechanics or wherever can hop in if they're free and play some shenaniganry, because that's what we specialize in.
And he's managed to loop me into almost every bit of it, chat.
Yep, I'm like, hey Buck, I'm cashing in all my butt coins. I just waited until he agreed to all of them over time.
Just to clarify, you did say buck coins and not butt coins, right?
Yes. Both have 2 letters, but they are K's. But yeah, look forward to that come March when we start things back up. So,
And then we've got Regan Streams, who hasn't streamed as much lately, but he does a lot of other content. So.
I mean, using the term content very loosely there. No, just yeah, don't stream nearly as much as I probably should or really want to, but follow me on Twitter and for all of my, or on X, it's Twitter, for all of my fun insights on all the books that I'm reading. I just wrapped up book 3 in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, which was incredible. I am waiting on book number 4. I just started Society of Unknowable Objects from the same guy who wrote Book of Doors, which was phenomenal. And follow me on Strava for my fitness journey. And that's it, really.
Cool. So, myself, Dr. Diz, and the other half of Nerdicopia, Clan Diesel, who's not with us tonight, we make up Nerdicopia Network, and we stream different things, but we've actually lizard. Let's wait for the lizard. We stream a bunch of different things, but we have talked about recently maybe focusing in on the D&D content more, and maybe even rebranding a little bit, maybe using the Not Actually Heroes instead of Nerdicopia as the branding. So we're kind of discussing that. So definitely join the Discord. We'll talk about it over there. You'll know where to find us and everything. So we've got all the socials that you could ever want on our link tree, or if you're watching later on YouTube, they're down below. And speaking of YouTube, we do have 2 YouTubes, but if we do rebrand, we might just go to one YouTube and call it Not Actually Heroes. But right now, you can find all our tabletop stuff at Nerdicopia TTRPG, and all the other stuff at just at Nerdicopia on YouTube. And then we've got, what else? We got merch over at nerdicopia.net. So I guess if we rebrand, we'll have to change that. But, you know, the Discord. That rogue. Down. And then what else? We do our D&D sessions typically on the 2nd and 4th Sundays of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. But I think with Buck maybe missing some of those weekends, we might try to fill in some of those with some other like one shot or maybe other sessions of this if people are available. So we'll see. But what I'm trying to say is join the Discord and we will talk about it there. You get all the information you need to know. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. And thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for everybody for playing. I'm having a blast with Keeli and all you guys. Fun. So come back. We should be doing this, if not next weekend, on which would be like the 7th or 8th. We'll probably be back on the 15th. So join the Discord. You'll find out. All right. We will catch you next time. So bye. I gotta figure